the Amazing Digital Circus, a lot of people are painting Ribbit as this really nice and sweet person, and that Jax was the problem in their relationship and that he messed up. But the more I think about Ribbit, and I already wrote a Tumblr post about this, what if she was the problem? And maybe not intentionally so, but like, hear me out. So if you are fortunate enough to not have the life experiences, a lot of people that are abused, traumatized, but don't have a safety net often fall in with the wrong crowd. You see that in TV shows all the time. And oftentimes those wrong crowds are intentionally damaging, intentionally abusive. But sometimes they're not. Sometimes you just find someone that's equally damaged as you that also had no safety net, but is a bit further in the process, and often that results in substance abuse, self-harm, criminality, stuff like that. And a lot of themes around Jax, Ribbit, and Kaufmo makes it seem like they were kind of like the equivalent to a stoner group. And that near abstraction scene that Jax had looked like he was doing like LSD or something. Like he was doing it intentionally. And a lot of things in the show also point towards this not being the first time it happened. Like he refers to it as a nap, and like multiple times in the show he goes back to his room when he's like sad or doesn't want to be with everyone anymore to go take a nap. In all intents and purposes, it does look like Jax is doing that near abstraction stuff on purpose. Maybe as like a substitute for drugs, or even as a form of self-harm. What if Ribbit's abstraction wasn't like offing herself, like a lot of people are depicting abstraction as like a way to take your own life? What if it was like an overdose? And what if the fight that we heard that Ribbit and Jax had in that weird snow globe orb in episode 7 was the reason she used that day? And that's why Jax feels so guilty, because he is the reason she used that day and then overdosed and abstracted. And I know this is a sensitive topic, but the entire show has like a lot of like really heavy mental health themes. And I feel like some form of addiction would fit right in, especially with the inclusion of stupid sauce. Anyway, I really want to write like a video essay on this, so I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions and like ideas I didn't really cover, so I can make a proper YouTube video. But yeah.